Are you spending all of your time and energy meeting other people's needs? Do you constantly make sacrifices in your relationship? Many of us may not realize that codependency is a problem that can exist in our family, friendships, and relationships where one person relies heavily on other people to fulfill their emotional and self-esteem needs. I often see this happening with individuals that are in relationships with or have a family member that struggle with substance abuse, addiction, or were abused themselves. Or it could be that we naturally think that it's our duty as a parent, a spouse, or a significant other to ensure that our loved ones are well taken care of so that they don't have to struggle. But in the process, we end up enabling their bad attitudes, habits, and neglecting our own needs too. Over time, this could lead to depression and confusion. It can also hinder our ability to function independently when others are not around. In this video, I am going to share with you 8 signs you may be codependent. Hi, welcome back to my channel, Let's Focus Forward. My name is Rotana, and I have been a certified life coach for 5 years with the John Maxwell team. I am dedicating this channel to help guide you to become the best version of yourself so you can reach your full potential and live the life that you are meant to live. I hope my stories will inspire you to open your heart, heal from your past, and live with purpose. Here are the 8 signs that you should watch out for that may indicate that you are codependent, so you can break free from this vicious cycle. Trauma bonding behavior. Due to past abusive relationships, or if you're in an unhealthy relationship, you can unknowingly brainwash yourself to believe that you can change people's behavior. So you continue to remain in those types of relationships even though it's toxic. You may even defend your abusive partner or end up making excuses for the way they treat you. When your close friends, family members are trying to help you, you may end up arguing with them or distancing yourself from them because you truly believe that they love you and will change for you. So you will do anything to please them and keep them around. This can result from fear of loneliness, abandonment, rejection, or lack of self-worth. And it becomes a never-ending cycle of abuse and remorse. They will make empty promises to you that they will change and then shower you with romantic gestures and end up hurting you again. This can be a very destructive pattern that you should look out for. Low self-esteem. You may feel inadequate or insecure about yourself to the point where you convince yourself that you can't find someone who can treat you better. Or you were manipulated into believing that about yourself. If you don't see value in yourself, how can others see value in you? You don't need to seek validation or acceptance from anyone. All you need is self-approval, self-respect, and self-worth, so you can see that you are more precious than gold or silver. Most codependents have low self-esteem because they may have experienced some form of abuse in their lives. Therefore, they will allow people to mistreat them, and they will put up with people's bad behavior to avoid conflict and abandonment. People-pleasing behavior. You have a hard time saying no to people. You'll go out of your way and make sacrifices to please others while you ignore your own needs. Unable to make decisions. You fear that your loved ones or partner will react negatively if you make decisions for them, or they will disapprove of it. Therefore, you leave all of the decision-making up to them so you can avoid conflicts and confrontation. Enabling behaviors. You make excuses for your loved ones or partner's harmful or destructive behaviors and habits. You don't believe in tough love because you don't want people that you care about to suffer, so you end up rescuing them from their troubles. For example, your child is away at college and is being irresponsible with money. They call you and tell you that they can't pay for rent. Instead of letting them learn the hard way, you quickly transfer money into their account. You may feel like you're being selfless and protecting them, but you're actually putting them at risk of making poor decisions in life later on. Difficulty communicating your wants and needs. You don't know how to express what you want or need in a relationship because you feel like your opinions don't matter. It creates a lot of stress and anxiety for you when you try to communicate with your loved ones or partners because you don't want to be judged or criticized by them, so you adapt to theirs instead. Dependent on others to make you feel whole. You seek approval from others in order for you to accept who you are. You always feel like you need to be in a relationship, otherwise you feel depressed or lonely if you are single for a long time. That's why so many abuse victims return to their partners and get trapped in these relationships. Poor boundaries. You struggle with setting boundaries because you are overly concerned about how people will perceive you and you don't want them to dislike you. You jeopardize your own well-being for the sake of others. Codependency can show up in very subtle ways, but it can overtake your life if you don't pay attention to the signs. It can have a detrimental effect on you, your partner, your loved ones, your family members, or others to provoke you to make poor decisions and suffer the consequences later on in life. When you stop revolving your life around others, then you can break free from codependency and start living a more purposeful and meaningful life that is fulfilling. Please add a comment down below if this message resonated with you and let me know where you are tuning in from. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And finally, if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. I am dedicated to producing more videos just like this to help guide you to become the best version of yourself. Let's focus forward.